Where do I start? Where do I begin? How do I start?
One part of our project was to deliver a clean water system into the rural villages. And for $50, you can get a bucket. At the bottom of the bucket is a pipe. And in the pipe, there's a little filter. And then there's another little pipe. And you put anything you like in the top, well, water, pretty much. If you put petrol in, it won't work. Cleaner petrol, I guess. But you put water at the top, and out the bottom comes water. It's clean water. You drink it. All microbes, biological material is taken out. $50. And it's so simple because on the little filter there's a hook. So to turn the tap off, you literally hook it to the top of the bucket. When you want some water, you take it down again. And we delivered these buckets to villages, and we had some of our coaches demonstrate how the buckets work. So the kind of process is you go to the village and you say, you're welcomed by the village elders and you make a connection with them, and you offer them to teach them how to use the system. And they'll take it to the water hole, which could be a little stream or a puddle in the jungle. And in this case, it was very crammed. This looks like a big space. We'd gone through the jungle that was completely intense, and then there was a little opening, and we were all crammed in there like this. And it was super hot. There was no air, and there was a kind of a wetness basically where the water gathered and all that stuff. And it was pretty grubby water. And the people showed them how to assemble the system, how to make the system, how to clean the system. And of course, seeing is believing. That's what makes the magic real. And so we got this dirty water in this bottle and we poured it into the bucket. And we had another clean bottle, and the water came out and filled it up. It's quick, it doesn't take a long time. It's pretty much like a tap. Fills the bucket up. And one of our guys took that and he emptied the whole bottle. Now, it's kind of interesting this, because the village elders are men. That's how it is, they're men. And the men are standing there, and there was pretty much no reaction from the men. And just behind the men were the elder women. And I was standing back some way watching this whole thing going on. And something very powerful happened. As soon as our guy started to drink the water, an American drinking the water from the water hole, as soon as he drank the water, the women spontaneously, completely spontaneously, started dancing and singing. I mean, Liberian women, that's how they express themselves. Liberians generally, they express themselves through movement and music. They just started dancing and singing intensely. And then they quieted down for a while, whilst we finished the demonstration. And as soon as it was finished, the women gathered and they started dancing and dancing and dancing and singing really intensely. God has done it again. God is here. We are in your hearts. And they went back to the village. And there was a sort of central shelter in the village. And you saw the women and some of our people. They started dancing in a circle, and they danced non-stop for an hour. And I was curious, why is such a powerful response to this? And I kind of thought, I had a few ideas, and I started talking to some people. Why is there such a powerful response from the women? Here's the thing, the women are responsible for the water. They're the ones that go to the water hole with the buckets and they get the water. The women are responsible for the children. The most at risk of dying under the age of 5 from dirty water are the children. If a child gets sick, the men turn their backs. If a child dies, they walk away. I'm trying to imagine. I ask you to imagine this. Who here's got children? Or had children? Who here was a child? I was trying to imagine. You're a mother and you have a child. You have a choice. I have water that will keep my child alive. and that same water might kill them. And not just kill them, it will ostracize me from the village. It'll make me less than I am. That's not just a decision to make once in a while. It's a decision to make 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. I just can't even imagine that. And in that moment, in that 1 second that water came out of that filter, that was taken away from me. It was gone. Because now they have safe water. I just couldn't get my head around it. And it was so powerful, such a powerful experience.
Did they ostracize from the village because the husbands turned back, so therefore they're like a single mother kind of thing?
They weren't thrown out of the village, but they were kind of left. They weren't supported.
Yeah.
There was no real support for them.
And that's because the child had died?
Because
or-
the child dies, yeah. Because the women are responsible. That's how it is. It's tribal Africa. The women are seen as being responsible for the children. If the child dies, it's the woman's fault. She is blamed. It's not the dirty water, it's the woman's blame. It's the culture we grew up. It's time for another question. I mean, it's so obvious, isn't it? We take so much for granted in our lives. The way we can live in a high consciousness, the way we can live a greater life, is to be conscious of that. And then we can make powerful choices too.